All right, let's take you straight to Media Watch. I'm joined here in the studio by France 24's Emma James. Emma, we're starting with the latest on that investigation into yesterday's knife attack at police headquarters here in Paris.
Yes, the city and its police force understandably still reeling from the events of yesterday. This morning, ministers joined police officers for a minute's silence at the scene of that knife attack. The Préfecture, the Paris police headquarters, very much at the heart of the city, the Ile de la Cité, which is just along from Notre Dame Cathedral. As the morning is only just beginning, so really is the investigation too. And there has been a key change today because anti-terror police have now taken over this investigation. Authorities yesterday appeared to believe that the most likely cause, if you want to use that word, for this killing was that it was the result of an internal dispute. Several people had spoken about he had problems with his superior, and terrorism, although it wasn't ruled out, was thought to be perhaps less likely. Essentially, we were told that there had been no red flags, no concerns raised about this particular person who also worked within that Paris police headquarters as an IT expert, an administrative assistant, essentially. But now the investigation has been passed over to the anti-terror unit. There has been a lot of anger online all day from people who believed that information was being kept from the public, in particular as to his religion and the like. We were told that he was a recent convert, and many people were taking to Twitter insisting that because he was a convert to Islam, therefore it stood to reason it would be terrorism. They don't necessarily go hand in hand, but the Le Figaro certainly added fuel to these angry arguments online when it reported that a neighbour of this man had heard him crying out Allah Akbar in the night around 3 or 4 in the morning, the night before that attack took place. And that really caused Allah Akbar to become the top trend here in France for most of today, with people talking about what was the likelihood, if that's true, that this wasn't in fact a terror attack. This gentleman had some sage words, really, because there's been an awful lot of false information bandied about with regards to the man who carried out this attack. He says some of you can't stop repeating that he was mute because he was partially deaf, but some said he was deaf-mute. Others are saying that he was shouting Allah Akbar. The moral of this story is that we just need to let the inquiry take place because we just don't know.
Good point, yeah.
And a lot of people are being manipulated. However, if reports are correct, there really should have been a warning that this was a possible thing that could happen. There were red flags, at least according to Le Parisien, which is reporting that the knifeman had, in fact, had a report made about him to the police after the Charlie Hebdo attack, which was January 2015. There are some very disturbing details in this article. Other chilling details that show us why this is now a terror investigation, according to sources close to it. We understand that the man bought the 33-centimetre ceramic knife that morning, the morning of the attack, sent a message to his wife to tell her he had done so, and she then wrote back, "Only God will judge you." So really chilling, and obviously understandable that she has been questioned by police as well with that in mind. Many people have questions about how this person hadn't managed to raise any concerns within the police headquarters. And this quote from a senior officer in Marianne magazine says, "Whether this was madness or radical terrorism, the question will be the same. The intelligence service failed to anticipate an attack in its own backyard."
All right, Emma, with that roundup of the media, thank you very much.